What is up, everybody? So, Tyler Warren is the film review for today. Saints draft prospect. A lot of buzz has been going around about the Saints really liking this guy. Tight end out of Penn State, 6'6, 249 pounds. Just an incredibly versatile player, and you'll see that in this game here against USC. I mean, they opened this game up and lined him up in so many different ways just to give USC a bunch of different looks to prepare for throughout the entire game. But Tyler Warren, I think, would be a good fit for the Saints, really, because if you look at the Saints tight end room right now, Juwan Johnson is free agent. Taysom Hill is, older now, and he's coming off a horrific injury, and we don't know if he'll even be on the team next year, right? So if you can add Tyler Warren to your tight end room, it would be a huge get. So without further ado, let's jump into this film here against USC for Tyler Warren, right? So as I mentioned early in this game, they lined him up in all different ways, right? Starting off here in the backfield, right? In the pistol kind of diamond set here. They're going to line him up. He's just going to run an arrow route down here at the bottom. He isn't going to get the ball here. But again, it's about giving the defense the looks to prepare for, which is, exactly what they did here. So again, this time he's at the quarterback position. Yes, the quarterback position. And again, he's not going to be the one running the ball or throwing it or anything. He's just going to toss it to the running back there and let him get some yards. But again, like, this was the Tyler Warren show, 100%. Now they're going to line him up down here at the bottom of the screen. He's going to be in this sort of 3x1 or 3x2 empty with, in between two receivers down there. And they're just going to run a little tight end screen. And he is going to run through people, to put it lightly, right? So quarterback, throw the ball out here, got his blockers out in front of him, but look how many USC defenders are swarming, right? You would think from the look at this screenshot here that this is going to be a quick one. He's going to get tackled really for a loss, but nope. He is so physical when he has the ball in his hands, runs through this guy, right? Keeps his legs churning. Look at this. Just keeps on fighting. And look how many USC defenders it ends up taking to bring him down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, just an insane level of physicality from Tyler Warren. But that's just a player he is, right? That's a player. That's the traits that he puts on tape. He is going to fight to the very last second in a play. No problems whatsoever. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, this time you see him. He's going to short motion, dummy motion. He's going to line up under center. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to run for a first down. So again, already just in the short amount of video here, we have seen him do so many different things, right? That time lining up under center and getting a first down. This time Penn State's going to go in like a funky looking formation, right? They're going to go and sort of throw the screen pass to him over the middle. And again, you can see the run after catch, so what he is able to do with the ball in his hands, right? So we're going to press play here, let this thing play out. You can see there's the catch. And again, little screen over the middle. Got a blocker in front of him, but check him out. Check him shuck off this defensive lineman tackle like it's nothing, right? Get off me. That is a defensive lineman right there. Get off me. And at this point, he's like one-on-one with this defender here. And you can think, like, what do you think is going through this defensive back's mind when you see Tyler Warren coming at you full steam after he just ran through a tackle from your defensive lineman? I don't know. I know what I'd be thinking if I was that guy. But again, Tyler Warren ran through that first tackle, and he's going to do the same thing to this defensive back right here, or at least, put him on his butt, right? So let's see. Boom, right there. I mean, look at the finish of that play from Tyler Warren. Absolute physical freak he is. He gets up chirping a little bit, as he should, right? Because he just completely ran through that USC defender, okay? This time, again, we're going to get him the ball, right? This was Penn State's game plan. Penn State's game plan coming into this thing was get Tyler Warren the ball. And he finished this game with like 224 yards, just an absolute monster game. So this time he's going to fake like he's pass protecting. He's going to leak out here again to another screen. And again, this just shows what he can do in space. So look at him turn on the Jets. Like, this is a big guy turning on the Jets like that, right? Vroom, right through you. Fight to the very last inch and almost score a touchdown. Again, impressive stuff once again from Tyler Warren. Okay. This time he's taking the snap at quarterback. Okay. Keep that in mind now, at quarterback. And yes, he is going to throw the ball. Yes, he completed a pass in this game. I am not joking when I say that he did everything in this game. It's actually really impressive, all the things that he was able to do. Okay. So next one here, going to get some verticals from these receivers. Warren just going to leak out in the flat. And again, going to get the ball, make a guy miss in space, showing off that athleticism that he carries. Get the ball right there, whoop, make that guy miss, make him look silly. And again, what I like about this play is how he transfers the ball from his left hand, right? After he makes the guy miss, he has the awareness to say, you know what, let me transfer the ball that's in my hand into the hand that's in the towards the sideline, right? He's going to put it in his right hand so that in case, he would fumble, the ball would go out of bounds. So really nice awareness there from Tyler Warren in the midst of an explosive play. Really nice stuff from Tyler Warren once again here. So let's move on to the next one here. This time lined up down here, the wing. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so this is just him blocking, right? And in terms of him being a blocker, he's not the best. He's not the worst by any means. This is him on the front side of his zone, doing just enough, right? Locking his defender out, making sure his defender don't make a play on the ball, doing just enough, right? But let's be honest, when you draft a guy like Tyler Warren, you're not drafting him to block. You just aren't. You're drafting him to make plays in the passing game and block when he needs to, right? But if you're going to select a tight end, especially ninth overall, you're drafting that guy to make you some explosive plays down the field, not block, defensive ends on run plays or pass plays. And that's just the truth of it, right? So next play here, see Tyler Warren catching it over the middle. And watch how many guys it takes to bring him down here. He catches this thing and makes the first contact is made right here around the 45-yard line. Okay, and look how he just runs through everybody. Contact again, caught it around the 45, and here he is at the 38. After having multiple USC defenders try and bring him down, but they couldn't get the job done. Physical specimen that is Tyler Williams. I mean, again, like nobody wants to tackle this guy in open field, even when they have as much help as they have here in this particular play. Tyler Warren, absolute animal, will run through you, catch the ball, run the ball, throw the ball. We've seen him do it all. Just, incredible player. Reminds me a lot of Taysom Hill. Really, I'm serious. I hate to say it. I know, that's sacred grounds there, especially for us Saints fans. But that's just how good of an athlete this guy is. He can truly do it all. And there's a clip later in this that will show you a good example of that. So here, Penn State running a really funky formation, okay? And this is just a good example of a contested catch. They're going to run this little double pass. That's their starting quarterback that throws this ball. But you can see Tyler Warren running up the middle there wide open, but this DB does recognize it enough to get in between himself and the ball and the tight end. So he has to make this. This is a tough catch for Tyler Warren, despite it being wide open at first. But you can see, at this point, go up, get it, bring it to your body ASAP, come down, score a touchdown. That's one of the main things you want your tight ends to do is catch contested footballs, right? It's one of the main things you can do, or you want your tight end to do. So really good stuff. Again, this play here, I talked about it earlier. It's in terms of blocking. He's not the worst, right? This is a really good pass protection rep here. One-on-one versus this defensive end. Gets the hands inside. You can see him constantly trying to replace that inside hand while keeping that outside hand up high. I like it. Look at the base, the leverage he's playing with, the hip mobility, the ankle mobility. Really good pass rep, one-on-one right there from Tyler Warren. So, again, not the best blocker, not the worst. He does just fine because you're going to want this guy out there making plays for you, not out there blocking, okay? And this play right here, again, go up, high point the ball. Quarterback makes not that great of a throw. That's okay. Who cares, right? Go up, catch it anyway. Exactly where you're supposed to do. Bail out your quarterback when they make a throw that is not the greatest thing in the world, if you know what I'm saying. So this here clip from Purdue, game against Purdue, and this is what I was talking to earlier when you get the real similarities between him and Taysom Hill. Now, obviously, he is way bigger than Taysom Hill and not as fast, not as athletic, but that's not a knock by any means, right? That's more so praise to Taysom Hill. But this play here, we've seen the Saints run so many times over the years with Taysom. It's just quarterback counter, right? Quarterback counter. That's him at the quarterback position, Tyler Warren. And he takes this thing from the 50-yard line all the way to the house. Look at him just outrun everybody. Now, to be fair, I don't know who that is right there, number 40 for Purdue. He's probably, probably not, I don't want to, say anything, but yeah, probably not the best athlete there, but again, just outrunning him. Poor guy is trying his heart out, though. Look at him. and he just runs away from everybody. Tyler Warren, 6'6", 249 pounds. Just, I mean, what more can you say, right? We've seen Taysom Hill takes this play to the house as well. The game against the Seahawks a couple years ago comes to mind when he was running all over them. But this is exactly the same play we've seen Taysom run a bunch of times, and now we see Tyler Warren taking it to the house. So if Taysom isn't on the team next year and they do draft Tyler Warren, he can fill in on some of them packages that Taysom Hill had for the Saints, right? So here we are against Oregon. He's going to be one-on-one against the slot defender here, actually, and he does fine one-on-one against a DB. He can run routes too, right? He's explosive. He can get open. He can create separation, and that's really all you ask for, right? So here, I like the physicality that he uses, but he uses it not so much that he'll get a flag from it, right? So let's check it out. Dip, just slightly push off just a little bit to create some separation versus you and that DB, because this is a speed out, right? Like, this is a situation where the DB is the more athletic guy, faster guy. He should be able to, close in on this thing and get a pass breakup. But again, we see Tyler Warren able to use that physicality of his sort of right. Let's see if I can get it right there. See that hand extended out there? Just enough, right? Just enough to get some separation to catch this thing. Quarterback makes a throw towards the sideline, and Tyler Warren makes an excellent catch where he kind of has to go down to the ground a little bit to get it right there. So again, really nice job from him in that regard. So let's move on to the next play here. Again, sticking with this Oregon game, right? Tyler Warren, just effortless, right? That's what comes to mind watching him, especially on this play, effortless. Like, okay, let me just run this little, route across the middle of the field. It's going to be wide open, but check this out. We catch it and we make a guy miss. Watch this. Boop. Get out of my way. I'm better than you, right? That's basically what he's saying to these guys. I'm better than you. I'm going to catch the ball. I'm going to make you miss, even though you're a better athlete than me, or at least you're supposed to be, right? You're a defensive back. You're supposed to be a better athlete than me, but I'm still going to make you miss. And I'm going to run and I'm going to get an explosive play against you. And that's just that. You're going to like it. Nothing you can do about it. Okay. So next play here, tight end lined up on the line. Going to be one-on-one with a defensive back this time. You can see they're pressing him down here on the line of scrimmage, which is kind of wild with a DB. And again, I like how he separates here, right? Watch this subtle head fake he gives to the outside, right? See if I can pause it at the right time. Right there, right? Fake outside, drop your hips, explode towards the sideline, and create separation. Now, there was a guy in front of him, so that's why he probably didn't get the ball, but the separation was not the issue on this particular play here, as you can see. So again, let's rewind this thing one more time. Okay, head fake right there, drop the hips, explode out of the break, run away from your defender. He was wide open. Quarterback actually threw this backside and threw an interception on this play, but you can see Tyler Warren did his job and he got open, and that's all that matters, right? So again, just beautiful route running from the big fella. Good stuff. And you can see there, it got taken back for a touchdown, actually, I believe. So here he is again, run blocking. This is a really nice rep, right? Zone again towards his side, the front side. Does just enough, right? Perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine for a player like Tyler Warren. I don't care if he's a dominant blocker because I don't need him to be. So in that regard, is what it is. Now this play, he's kind of like lead blocking for the running back. This time he runs the defensive back over to the sideline. Like, get out of here, go get some Gatorade, you're done for, right? I like that one. That's what I like to see on tape right there. So let's see. Now this time here, last play, it's just a deep sell, right? And it's just, he is so good because you'll see on this play, he makes a contested catch in between two defenders, right? So first thing, we're going to just, come out here. We're going to run our route. Again, get physical right there with the DB. Kind of push off, kind of not. Again, use your physicality, but not so much that it draws you a flag, right? That's what we like to see. And boom. Okay, check this out. Pretty much double covered because this backside defender, this defender close to him recognizes that as well. So it ends up kind of being a double coverage type situation. Quarterback makes a really good throw. And again, Tyler Warren going up, high point the ball, make a contested catch, and come down with it, right? Beautiful stuff from Tyler Warren. I mean, it truly does not get better than that in terms of playing the tight end position. I mean, it really, really doesn't. So that is going to be the end of the video. Tyler Warren would be an excellent fit for the Saints for reasons that you have seen in this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.